Hey, church family. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe and healthy. And it's so good to be with you on this Wednesday as we get together for a little midweek Bible study and devotional time. And I'm so glad that you've chosen to join us today to do just that. You know, the psalmist says, I'm going to start off with a verse this evening. The psalmist says in Psalm chapter 118, verses 24 and 25, "This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Please, Lord, please save us. Please, Lord, please give us success." You know, the really good coaches in the realm of athletics, the really good coaches are actually some pretty smart cookies. You know, forget the dumb jock lingo and jokes that we sometimes hear, and pay attention to really their ability to motivate and to focus on what truly matters. You know, one of the several nicknames carried by the late UCLA basketball coach, the great UCLA basketball coach, John Wooden, was the Wizard of Westwood. And during his eventful career, he mentored, not just coached, but mentored dozens of men, young men, who went on to success both in the NBA, certainly in the National Basketball Association, professional basketball, but also in a variety of careers outside of athletics. And along the way, his teams won just unreal amounts of games. He won a record 10 national titles in his time at UCLA. He set a record of 88 games won in a row in the college game. It's still a record and probably will never be broken. But in 2010, he passed away, and yet still remains one of the most respected figures in all of sports. Wooden was a very reflective man whose speeches and books and occasional interviews scattered gems of practical wisdom, a Christian who read his Bible daily. Many of those tidbits mirror the teachings of the master teacher himself. And in one interview he gave, he quoted a line that he said he used frequently at practice sessions. And here's what he said. He said, "I want you to improve." This is what he told his players. "I want you to improve a little each day. Don't expect to improve a lot. Today is the day, the only day you can do anything about." Of course, those words don't just fit the game of basketball, they fit the game of life as well. We live in an instant results, quick fix society, and quality often gets sacrificed along the way. People are often seen as only clients and consumers. Relationships that are going to require effort to create or repair are often just abandoned. Corners are cut, rules are broken, and disastrous consequences often follow. And in the aftermath, we either wonder why we feel so empty or blame God for letting us down, or both. But you can't build a championship caliber team in a day. No single play in the game plan turns losers into champions. No one sales meeting transforms a company's bottom line. No weekend marriage or parenting seminar can set right the impaired relationships of a struggling family. No one sermon or inspirational worship time defines a church to set right its troubles or lift it from the doldrums that it may be in. Today, Wooden would later add, today is the only day that matters. Yesterday will never change. Learn from it, but you'll never change it. And tomorrow is yet to be. What can only be affected is today. That's what I want each day. So don't be foolish enough to think that you can set right everything today. But be wise enough to know that you can do a little bit toward your goal each day. Deepen your faith. Strengthen your family. Focus your career path. Encourage a friend. Repair a damaged relationship. Today. Just a tiny bit. Then trust God to work over the long haul to bring you an outcome that is right and holy. As 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18, the Apostle Paul says, "And we all who with unveiled faces contemplate the Lord's glory are being transformed into his image with ever-increasing glory, which comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit." Because the mosaic of life is created from the tiny fragments we call today's. Hope you have a blessed day. God bless.